Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Six. We are now at episode six. Oh my God, time flies.
It does.
It's been a crazy week. How's your week been?
It's been good. My work lets us work from home the week of Thanksgiving and like last week of the year. So I was at home all week working from podcast room, only just past past my backdrop there. It was nice. It was a good time, but the week's been good. How about you?
It's been interesting. It's been a very interesting week. We were planning a big Thanksgiving dinner, and everybody ended up getting sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, my dad ended up breaking his ribs for the second time again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he didn't even want to tell us. A typical man thing.
Yes. How
So
did he
then,
do it? Did he fall or was he doing things he shouldn't?
so my dad does a lot of gardening, and sometimes he'll get into some construction work and stuff, right? And he decided that he was going to start building like a sprinkler or a fence or something, and something fell on him.
Oh man.
And he's been quiet about it. He's been so quiet about it until like maybe 5 days later. He's like, I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh, the ribs are awful because there's not much you can do about it. And I mean, you always move through your midsection, so that's the worst.
Oh, yeah, it's the worst. Oh, make sure the comments here are on. All right. So that's how it's been. It's been a week of sickness, and then I wanted to go see the Grinch, and he's not available until this weekend. I got to go back in
Oh,
time.
oh.
So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Kids are driving me crazy.
So, do you do a traditional Thanksgiving feast, or is it a mix, or how does your Thanksgivings go usually?
Um, Normally do my husband cooks. I never cook. You know what? I haven't cooked in the past 20 years. I should
Oh
just
my
say that.
gosh.
He likes to use all his little skills, the grills and gadgets and
Yeah.
gadgets, you know, himself. Yeah. Hello, Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Um, so yeah, so it's been. He's like, okay, I'm gonna cook this, this, and that. Well, his birthday was on Tuesday.
Oh, well, happy birthday to him.
Yeah, we celebrated that. We went to his friend's restaurant called uh, Bougie Mama,
Oh, okay. What
and
type
it's
of?
bougie. That's how bougie it is. That the toilets um, are seat warmers,
Nice.
duvets. I hope I said that right.
Duvets, yeah.
Yeah, and they
Or
like have
bidet. They're bidets. Sorry, I said it wrong. Bidets, yeah.
and they're seat warmers. Okay, we're
Nice.
going to go eat to a restaurant. I just want to know who's gonna. I mean, where are you gonna spend the most time? Are you gonna be spending the most time in the bathroom or in the?
Right? Too funny. Too funny.
It was good. It was good. It was a nice restaurant that had a lot of um, hummus and stuff like that. So it was really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much about it. And uh, getting ready for now his Christmas party.
Oh, wow.
And this year we're bringing our kids.
Oh, wow.
I
That'll
don't
be
know.
interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm excited or not.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes those types of things are like, mom and dad get a night out, and now you're bringing the kids and you have to think about them. Make
Yeah.
sure they're okay.
I don't know. I don't know. But I did get a phone call from my daughter. She is coming in January.
Oh, nice.
So I am very excited to have my grandkids here.
That'll be great.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. So I am very excited about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we had my daughter Alex home. She's home for the weekend, and she came in Tuesday and stayed here, and it was just so nice having her under my roof again. I was like, oh, I can sleep well tonight. Just knowing she was there. It was quite nice, and she helped me cook on. Um, she helped me cook on on Thanksgiving, it was nice. She's like, "Can I cut all the veggies?" I'm like, "Sure." However, the mom in me, I'm like, "Be careful, don't cut yourself." She's 19, and I'm just like hovering over her, like, making sure she's okay. But it was a good time.
Now, do you have a favorite dish?
Um, I'm a big like potatoes and gravy type of a girl, regardless of the protein. Give me gravy and mashed potatoes. I like the stuffing. We made actually Cornish hens this year rather than a turkey, and they turned out pretty well.
What is
It's a like a little baby chicken kind of, or a Cornish game hen. But yeah, each person got one of their own because they're that little. It freaked out the girls because they're like, we've never just eaten it right like that. I'm like, you've had rotisserie chicken. It all looks the same, but I, and I was also like, how old are we? I mean, my kids are 19 and 23 for Pete's sake. So I'm like, you guys should be able to be over this shock of a bird on your plate. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It turned out well though.
Jace, it's not like a baby chicken, not.
Not the little yellow ones, no. They're just like miniature hens. Oh, he's funny.
Oh man, I don't think I've had that. We had my husband cooks, and like I said, but he cooked like for a football team, which literally only four of them eat. It was a turducken,
Nice.
and it was duck, and then it was the turkey and the ham, which I think we only like touched a couple pieces of the ham, and that's it. So now we're, um, but my favorite dish is the bean casserole, the green beans casserole. I love that.
I do too. It's not something that my mom made when we were growing up. I remember my aunt always bringing it to Thanksgiving when we did everything all together. I'm like, why don't we make this on a on a regular basis? This year I did Brussels sprouts with bacon and balsamic glaze, but I really thought about doing the green bean casserole just for nostalgia. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I was all excited for my green beans, right? And love you, honey, if you're listening to this, but kind of fucked it up when he added jalapeno chips to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Introduction. He comes up with some weird things. I don't know. That man, I have no idea.
I have to say, I love duck. It's actually one of my favorite. It's my favorite poultry, actually. I had it the first time when I was in high school. I was dating a guy whose parents were Bohemian, and that was a big staple in their house. And he didn't like it, and they made it. I was like, "This is amazing. This is like the best thing I've ever had." I don't have it enough, but I do love duck. It's one of my favorites.
You know what? I think I had duck for the first time when we were, I want to say in Shanghai, and I had it was really interesting. But when they made it into like it was like a cabbage type of thing, it was really good. I could dig
Oh, I
that all day,
bet. Yeah, that sounds delicious.
but by itself, I don't think I can. I just think of the head, and then I keep thinking of the yellow duck walking down the street.
No, yeah. Yeah,
And
it's a little greasy, but duck is pretty good. I guess I like duck because dark meat's my favorite on, chicken or turkey or whatever it may be. So the whole duck is like that. It's pretty good. I don't
yeah,
know.
it's an interesting flavor. So I know you were gone last 2 weeks, 2 weekends ago. We had
Yeah.
Rocksteady on, and tell us, how was your trip?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We went down to Lincoln, where my daughter goes to school, and we stayed the night. And we hung out with her that night, and we actually, popped on with you guys after, like when you were on Clapper and things. I hurt my back pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Well, my daughter was flipping and doing like somersaults onto our king size bed in the hotel room, and she said, "Mom, try it." And I went, "All right, hold my beer," and I tried, and I'm better now, but it hurt for a good week. Not gonna lie, I'm not as young as I once was, but that was really fun. We had a really good time. Dave and I went to the football game, and we saw my godson there with his dad, Dave's friend. I actually went to I was down in Lincoln today. Nebraska played Iowa. The Huskers played the Hawkeyes, and it's their rivalry game. It's always the day after Thanksgiving. And when I was a kid, my dad and I, day after Thanksgiving, would always go to the Cornhuskers football game. Back then, it was our division rival was Colorado, and we would go and we'd go have lunch and we'd scream our heads off for the Huskers. And Dad and I went down today. Now we froze our butts off. I don't even think it hit 30 degrees today, and so it was so cold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were. I still have my leggings underneath my jeans, and I was layered to the hilts. I had like three shirts on, a pullover like windbreaker jacket, and then my big heavy coat. But yeah, we left at halftime and went and had a nice meal, and then drove back. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Oh, how fun. And then I'm over here complaining because it's like 60 degrees. I'm going, it's fucking cold.
Oh, I would have loved that. No, my feet got so cold, and I wore two pairs of socks today, and my feet got so cold. I looked at my dad about 2 minutes before halftime, and I was like, "Hey, at halftime, we should leave and go find some place warm to sit and warm up before we leave." He goes, "Sounds good."
Here we are. We're here in California. We're over here complaining about 60 degrees weather. It hits 68. And we're like, oh my God, the world's going to end.
True. I know my sister and her family are coming up from San Antonio for Christmas. They're going to be here, I think, the 16th, and she was like, "It's going to be so cold up there." I'm like, "Probably, but we won't think it's all that bad. We'll be used to it by then, because she's down in Texas. It's warm there too."
Oh, yeah. Well, it's so weird. Our weather's been so weird because it's been like in the daytime, it's been hot, 75, 80. It's been hot for us. But then it hits 5 o'clock, and man, it's so cold. And we're just like, I mean, not cold for you. You guys would be like, this is shorts weather.
Yeah, we'd have a fire pit out back. Actually, it would probably be too warm for that.
So we're over here crying about it. But no, it's been cold. It's been really cold. Hello,
Speaking of
Daniel.
my sister, that's my sister
Oh, welcome.
commenting.
Yeah, so it's been interesting. The weather's been very interesting. And then it was like a day last week. It was super sunny, beautiful day, and then it hits about 6 o'clock, and it was pouring rain, just like out of nowhere. So
That's
that was,
crazy. You guys are pretty dry out there too, so
I mean,
yeah.
odd just to see all of a sudden rain. I'm like calling my dad. I'm like, hey, did you cover your machines up? He's like, no. Can you run out there? I'm like,
Like,
running out there, covering the machines up, and
oh yeah.
because it's not normal for us to have like pouring rain out here. So
Yeah, we had some rain this week. The week started off quite nice. Like last Saturday was in, the 60s, and then about Tuesday and Wednesday was rainy and gross and then cold. So, yeah. I'm
yeah,
surprised it waited this long though.
I can't wait for it to snow in the mountains so I can actually get out to the mountains and go and wear my UGG boots and my big trench jackets and looking forward to. And I love playing in the snow, but it's perfect because we drive, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, play in the snow, and we're like, okay, we're done. Go back to, come drive back down to sunny San Diego.
Yeah, that's nice. I wish we had that. I'm good for about the first snow of the year, a substantial snow, so we can go out as long as it's not too bitterly cold, and we can go play in it for a little bit, and then I'm done. It can melt and go away for the rest of the year, but that doesn't usually happen.
That's what my husband always says. He's like, wait until you live in Chicago. He's like, when you go to Chicago, he's like, you're gonna hate the snow because he
Yeah.
hates it with a passion. He's like, no. And I'm like, come on. Because I've been saying, I'm like, can we just move? Can we move to Chicago? We want to, somewhere where there's snow all the time where we can enjoy it. Because, I mean, we don't get it here.
Right.
Weather's always the same all the time. So
You'll have 1 year of it and go, I'm done.
exactly he's like, you'll last a week. The second that you're going to be done.
Yeah, I mean, driving in it, ugh. I mean, I can drive in it. I grew up in it. My birthday's in December, so, I learned how to drive in the snow for Pete's sakes, but I don't like it. It's not my favorite.
I remember when I went to go visit my daughter in Seattle, and she's off one of those little islands out there. And, I'm over here with like it was snowing, and I'm over here, all bundled up and everything. And the people are walking around in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
He looks at me, "Oh, you're not from here, are you, sweetheart?"
You're like, nope.
Like, we could tell on your layers of clothing you have, and you have an umbrella with you too.
Too funny.
I don't know why I had an umbrella. For some reason, in my head, I figured the umbrella was going to help me somehow.
Sure. I mean, it tracks.
My way, like Mary Poppins,
Right. Oh my gosh. It's funny. When I was a kid, second grade, actually, I remember this vividly. I went to a private school and it was a rainy day and we all had our umbrellas. And we were out on the blacktop because we couldn't go on the playground. It was too wet. And we were pretending to be Mary Poppins with our umbrellas. Well, I was a little bitty kid. I mean, tiny. You know what I mean? I didn't weigh very much. I was short and the wind picked it up and like pulled me up a little bit, and then it fell and dragged me across the blacktop, and I had the whole side of my face and my head like scraped up. Yeah, I don't know. I never did that again. But yeah, it was crazy.
I've always wanted to do, at Disneyland when they have all those balloons.
Yes.
I just want to grab all those balloons and see what happens.
Same.
I just want to buy them all. My husband's looking at me. He's like, no. Because I see them all the time at Universal Studios, and I'm like, how many balloons can I buy?
Right.
And then he starts adding up because it's $25 a balloon there.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
So then he's just calculating his head. He's like, no, don't.
Here's what you do. You go to like Party City and get one of the helium tanks or a few of them. Buy your own balloons. It's gonna be way cheaper than that. And then you do an experiment. How many balloons does it take to lift me off the ground?
Well, here's the thing.
But you got to video it because it doesn't count if you don't.
I actually own a helium tank, and it's in my shirt. But
There we go.
I don't remember why I bought it. I bought it for some reason. I didn't use it and just stuck. It just went into the storage unit, and that's where it's at. It's where, with all my other crazy. So yeah, I have a thing where I buy stupid shit.
Oh, I'm there with you. I get you.
I actually own one of the pieces from the Pirates of the Caribbean. You know the guy that's sitting on top of the ledge when you're going underneath the boat?
Yeah.
I actually own the very first ones when they put in.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's sitting on my poker table in a storage unit.
Oh my gosh.
And a popcorn machine and a snow cone machine and a whole bunch of other shit that I don't even know.
I have an arrow garden that I used for a couple of cycles. I would grow my herbs and with a grow light, and then I grew tomatoes and things. And then I was like, I'm done. This is a lot. And it's sitting up in our closet. I used it a couple times. I probably got my money out of it. I don't know if I did, but yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, I don't know why it's the dumbest things I buy, and then I'm going, oh, well. Then there was a thing where I wanted to buy my husband because he was into planes. So I said, okay, well, I'll buy him all these bunch of planes, and then they hang them in his office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sitting there with all the ships that he likes. And then I was like, okay, well, then I'll buy this barrel and turn it into like a wine glass thing, right? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just sitting there.
All the best intentions. I get it.
It falls in with the stupid things that I buy from, like, the one that Bryce made me buy was a tin can from Tiffany's when I hit COVID.
Wow.
When I got
Yeah.
COVID 2 years ago, I was bored and I bought a tin can a coffee bean that someone painted a face on and a pet rock because I was I had no friends to
Oh
visit me
my gosh.
and to speak of the devil himself. There's
Yeah,
rock.
hey Rocksteady.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
I
But
getcha.
it's time to do a shot.
Yes, please. I've been waiting.
It's been a little bit of a, you know,
Yeah.
in a while. And happy Thanksgiving, Rock. I know it doesn't mean anything to you out there, but happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, I think I poured a double, but that's okay.
Ah, we're good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So good.
So good.
I I even forgot to get it. Darn it. I bought a card game. It
Oh
was a
yeah?
drink card game and I left it somewhere. I think it's in the other room now. And I totally forgot to grab it when I went out before we started.
Oh yeah?
Um and you it had to take a drink every time you said a word.
Oh, kind of like Pee Wee's Playhouse when they had the word of the day, and if they say you said it, he was like, oh.
I'm like, man, I missed it.
I getcha.
Let's see, what does Rock say here? Hey Dash. Sorry, I was late. I was ironing some ones out and lost track of time.
That happens. I mean, my sister says she's actually drinking tonight. Well, that's fun. So are we.
I
Actually,
actually
she was really good. She stopped drinking for a while to, get back into shape, and I went, "You are a better woman than me." uh, so good job to her. I'm very proud of her.
right,
But
same here.
yeah.
Cause I want let's not go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like I've been doing so good working out every day and then I got hit with this cold and it's a new my doctor said it's the new variant or whatever that's around, whatever.
Right.
Um, it hits you for 3 days to 4 days. You're just knocked out in bed and you can't go anywhere. So those 4 days made me super lazy that I didn't work out. And then it just kind of progressed and now we're at 7.
Right. And then you're like, I'll start Monday again.
Yeah. Well, we're already on the 25th. I can start on the 10th.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I know. I've got newfound motivation. My best friend is getting married on October 13th of next year. So I am in the wedding, and I thought, well, I should probably continue to work out and, look okay in a dress. You know what I mean? I'm sure I look okay now, but I want to look better.
I,
So
Dave, I will definitely send you that website. They paint the face and everything on the rock.
I think he wants to pet Rock Steady. Don't we all? No, I'm joking.
Maybe Lisa more than us.
Right, exactly.
Maybe Lisa more than us, just a tad
Yes,
bit.
that's true.
Maybe she's really in love with rock. So
Yeah, I get it. Whoa, steady up. Jeez. Oh,
let you
Dave
guys
is
know.
growing his beard. I'm not sure I like Dave with the full beard. I like Dave with the full beard. It looks fine. Here's what I told him earlier. It doesn't look bad. He's still Dave, and I love him, and I love the way he looks. But I like him better with a goatee. And I asked him. He's saying it here. I asked him for my birthday, which is a week from today, to please shave off the rest of the this part and just leave the goatee, please. And then I backtracked and said, it's fine. I do my hair anyway, and I don't ask your permission. So keep your face the way you want it. But I really like the goatee.
Well, okay, so for the longest time, my husband has never had any facial hair, right? It's always been, bald head, and shaved clean cut all the time. And then I don't know, just for some reason he just started growing his beard, and at first I was like, mm,
Right.
not really happy about it. But then it just kind of grew on me.
Right.
Don't shave it, just leave it alone. Just you're good. He's like, I should shave it now. I'm like, I don't think I want that baby face right now.
Right.
Maybe don't
Well,
baby face.
well, when I met Dave, he'd keep his beard real short, but it was a full beard, like, but it was real short and clean and neat. And then um and then every once in a while he'll completely shave his face. I'm like, nope, I don't. That's just not who I met. You know what I mean? But I really do like the goatee because to me he looks like Robert Downey Jr. in as Iron Man, and I find it very sexy. So that's how I like it. It doesn't mean he has to keep it that way.
It's interesting because it'll grow on you, but then you're like, do I want to shave it off afterwards? Because then you're like, I don't want him to
Yeah.
have a mustache. That's like,
No, I don't need just a mustache.
no,
No.
I don't need the mustache, but I mean, I like
Have
the
you?
goatee.
Yeah. Have you noticed a lot of the younger kids, like 20s, are doing like the porn stash and like I don't know, it's just gross.
Well, especially now, because isn't it like you don't shave for the whole month of November?
Well, that's why Dave's growing his beard because I was like, I noticed at the beginning of the month, I'm like, you're a little scruffy. Do you plan on shaving? He's like, no, it's no shave November. I'm like, okay, all right, we'll go with it for the month. But it took me. I was like, this is weird. Are you just being lazy or? But now we're 24 days into the month, and I'm ready for the first.
Like, I'm ready
He
for the
can
first.
shave.
It's finally grown on me. So if you were to shave it, I don't know how I'd feel. Maybe I'd be, I don't know, maybe I might not like it. Because he's got this baby face and he's got these really like small lips. I don't know. He's just got a baby face. It just, I don't, I
I
mean,
I think it's what we get used to, and then when it changes, we're like, wait, no, I go back to what I'm used to. I don't know.
I don't know. Then, I mean, the good thing he doesn't have it like full on long beard. Like I make him go
Right.
somewhere to get it, trimmed and stuff. But
A well kept beard's nice.
yeah, I don't think I could do that whole, and then I ask him like, okay, because he's got some gray hairs going. I'm like, would you ever dye your beard? And like, are you crazy?
My dad, sorry, Dad, he used to do the Just for Man in his beard. He's got the most. My dad went. His hair went white, salt and pepper, really gracefully. He's always had a nice head of hair, and he let his. Well, for a little while, he would do the Just for Men in his hair too, but he mainly did it in his beard when I was growing up, and I mean it worked. So sorry, Dad, if I'm outing you, but but my dad has always had the most beautiful salt and pepper hair, and now his hair's gone almost completely white, and he rocks it, and I'm like, a girl couldn't do that, The crappy thing is I have inherited going gray or white early, and I'm going to continue to dye my hair until I'm 80, like my grandma.
Same here. I don't have. So my hair is like a dirty blonde, right?
Hmm.
So, but I don't like it, so I dye it purposely black,
I get
just
you.
because I've never liked the blonde. But then I'm thinking this year, my daughter's like, Mom, maybe you should go back and start, going to your natural roots. I'm like, let me think about it. So like maybe transitioning to something new looks here coming soon.
Sounds good. I mean, I always do my hair differently. I do normally black is my go-to color for my hair, but it's a lot of upkeep, especially because I've got this strip like through here will be stark white, and I'm like, nope, don't like that. I'm not old enough for that yet.
Right?
So
That's hard maintenance.
it is. So I dyed it blonde, thinking, oh, it'll be easier, and then I was like, that's really not me. The purple worked okay, but it's fading pretty good. And I'm like, oh, it might go to a gray. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be gray either. So
I know
I
it's
don't
so
know.
hard. I'm thinking of going like, well, I did have I had once I had blonde hair. Like I went to a blonde, like almost it was like a yellowish sun-kissed blonde
Oh, nice. Yeah.
in my hair, and I cut it bob,
Oh, okay. I've been there too.
and my hair is actually curly. Um, yeah,
Well, when it's naturally curly, it goes.
mhm.
When-
To my ears, it was like, I look funny. I was like, oh
I
man,
have my hair is straight as a board. It if I curl it, it doesn't even. That is true. Very true, Rock. Very true.
right?
Uh, yeah, but yeah, my hair is straight as a board. Even if I curl it, it falls by the end of the day. So I can typically do a shorter haircut. I remember one time when I was a kid, my mom always made me get perms though because my hair was straight as a board. And one time my cousins came with, and after I was done, my cousin was like, "You look like a poodle," and I'm like, "Maybe we don't do this anymore."
Oh, I always go. I'm like thinking, okay, maybe I'll go back, but then I'm like, I've been this color since I was in high school, and I
You have
only
a signature look now. I get
yeah,
it.
and it's much easier to keep. It's not that hard to maintain. Because they
Right.
have all those shampoos now, the color shampoos, and you can do all your
It's
hair,
true.
so it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Do you think
Uh,
I would dash?
oh my gosh.
There we go. And you guys are more than welcome to leave messages on
Yes.
Red Podcast, Rosa Red underscore podcast on Instagram, and we'll go ahead and play them live here. So if you guys like to leave a message, please do.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
And I also like to give a shout out. There's a young, wonderful lady in Best Buy at Mission Valley. Her name is Rosa, and she is single, and she's looking for any single woman out there. She's there for you. She's a really nice person, very sweet. So go see her at Mission Valley Best Buy.
Were you doing some Black Friday shopping today or?
Okay, so I was thinking about getting up early, right, and going. Then I said, well, let me just check out TikTok and see what's going on. Because I was like, people post all this stuff, right? Then I started seeing
Right.
how ridiculous they were. Yet no, my ass stayed in bed until about 12. I'm like, I'm going to stay right here. And then my brother called me. He's like, oh, we're going to go to SeaWorld. Come join us. I'm like, all right, I'll come join you guys. So I went over to SeaWorld. No, but my husband did go. Feel sorry for him.
I don't feel sorry for anybody much Black Friday shopping. I worked retail for so many years. You won't catch me out on Black Friday because I worked it. I was always up. Thanksgiving wasn't even fun. I'd have to, we'd make our meal and I'd be like, I gotta go to bed at 8 because I've got to be at work by 4. Doors open by 5. I used to work at a shoe store here in Omaha, and actually that's where I met my best friend, and both my girls have worked there. But it was one of those things every year. It was I'm up to bed early, up so early. I'd work a 12-hour a day and die at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nope, I'm good. I don't need to go out Black Friday shopping. And pro tip: most of the deals that you get at those doorbusters, they'll still do throughout the day because they can and they want the business. So you don't have to kill yourself getting up so early to get those deals. But I don't know. I've worked it too many years to even find it amusing.
Did you work during that Furby craziness?
No. I
You
mean, I
remember
was, yes. Yes.
everybody was going crazy and fighting over that damn stupid Furby and the what is it, the Gremlins? Remember that little Gremlin furry thing that everybody had to go have because it was the thing to have.
My daughter's Furby actually turned into a gremlin. She didn't pay attention to it enough, and then she was like, "Let's play with the Furby again." And then it was like sounded like it smoked like 10 packs of cigarettes a day, and it was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "What is going on? This thing is possessed."
It's coming for you.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
I'm
I
like, this
remember
is
when
the best marketing tool ever.
I remember as a kid watching everybody getting into fights over those damn stupid dolls.
Yes.
I was like, man. And then now, I guess they were today, I was watching of course, TikTok, and I was
Hmm.
like, people getting, they were fighting over the $40 fryers at Walmart.
Really? Like air fryers?
Air fryers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That,
oh, well.
you know, I would try to say it correctly, but I don't think I can, so everybody can read that. I've
Oh, you.
Hello, Bucklow. I remember well, you're the same age as me. We're close in age.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Kids were the big thing. Do you remember our parents trying to get those darn Cabbage Patches?
Especially
Uh,
the one with blue eyes.
yes, or the twins or whatever.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I remember my grandma bringing like a hand sewn one, and I guess those are a thing too, because I don't know, I found something, or Dave showed me something about people having like a Cabbage Patch doll like club, and they pretend like they're real kids, like grown ass fucking people. Um, but the handmade ones. But when my grandma brought me the handmade one, I was like, that's not a real Cabbage Patch. Can you bring me back a real one? I was so spoiled, but I was like, it's fine. But people fought over those things, or the Tickle Me Elmos too. That was a big one.
Oh, that was a big one. Oh my God,
Yes,
that was. So do
Teddy
you
Ruxpins
remember?
too.
Oh yes, the Teddy Ruxpin. Okay,
Those were
so
creepy.
my son now is into. Do you remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yes.
Those are back.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember having a big bin of it because when I was a
Hmm.
kid, we collected them, right? I had a big
Well,
bin.
my mom and dad didn't let me.
So now
They
my
didn't.
kid's collecting them. And he's selling them at school
Oh my
for
gosh.
$10 a pop, a card. And he's like, "Mom, I made $10 here. Mom, I made $100 here." And his teacher's like into it too.
Oh my gosh.
They're all trading and they're buying from each other. But my son's a number kid. So he's thinking, okay, I can buy this here for $1, but then I can turn around and sell it for 20 and make profit
Wow.
for his
I
brain.
mean, he's an entrepreneur already. I mean, he's going places.
Did I ever tell you what he did at school? Was it a year ago? I think it was. He was selling candy bars. He had his own production of candy bars. He would go buy candy bars, and you'd go to the store, you'd buy candy bar for $1, right?
Hmm.
Or for $3. And then he figured, okay, well, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to tell my principal I'm selling candy bars on school campus. I just want to let you know.
Right.
Then I said, sorry, you can't do that. And he said, fine, I'll go across the street and sell them. That kid made
Genius.
$50 in 1 week.
Wow.
And I'm going, all right, okay. We're yeah, we're going somewhere. So now he's at the garbage
He's
pail
going
kid.
places. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Going places. Pokemon were like that too. Back in the day. I'm sure people still do that, but the cards back in the early 2000s were like huge. Oh,
So I
jeez
have a message
Louise.
here.
Okay.
I got 2 messages here. Hold on. Here we go.
I forgot. Oh my God, I forgot we were doing this. Hey guys, it's me, Tyler Perry, Henry Rocksteady's dead cousin. He's dead now. He's also a little gay. But that's not the important part. I just want to big shout out to all you. I mean, both you ladies and your mans. Anyway, love this show. I'm gonna, you know what? I ain't only gonna keep watching this. I'm gonna share the show and I'm gonna like and I'm gonna thumbs up it. Thumbs up the butter. I'm gonna thumb it up. Anyway, y'all have a good show. All right, bye.
Jeez Louise. That was
Here's
something.
Dave. Right. Here's Dave.
Hey, ladies, it's me, not Tyler Perry Henry. I'm just Dave. I'm Dave. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Also, Mom, I actually, in case you listen back, I actually super love you the most. And you and Sam are tied. Also, yeah. Anyway, love the show. You guys are amazing. Have a great night. I have to go to bed soon because I have work tomorrow.
He does.
Sweetheart, if you're still here and I'm not in the living room listening to you guys, I'm either in bed or probably at the bar. Just let you know.
Oh my gosh.
And Rocksteady, I want to pet you.
So I don't need to compete with your mom. She's your mom. She's your first love. I get it. And I believe it was about 7 years ago today, because it was Thanksgiving 7 years ago today. It came up on my memories that I told Dave's mom I was going to marry him someday, and she asked me why. So
Oh,
she goes, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I love him." She was like, "Why?" He's a lot. But I was right. I was going to marry him someday.
not as bad as what my mother-in-law did. My mother-in-law, God rest her soul. She was not having it with me and my husband. She was like, nope. So she told me that my husband was gay and that I needed to run the other way.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was my mother-in-law. Thanks.
I have to say, I've been married 3 times. And in the mother-in-law aspect, I've lucked out all 3 times. My first husband's mom is great. My second husband's mom is great. I loved her so much. She did a lot for me way back in the day, took me in and things. And then Dave's mom takes the cake, though. She's amazing. I love her so much. She was just like, "Why would you want him? You deserve better." I'm like, "No, I don't. He's perfect for me." So she's amazing. I love her so much. But
Yeah. My mother-in-law was a very interesting woman. Don't touch Rocksteady. Oh, I don't know how I get, but
I
I'm
don't know how
glad.
I got here, but I'm glad I am. Well, thank you for being here. So,
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
yeah.
So now that Christmas is coming up, you guys have anything special or planned or anything?
Dave and I are actually going to Tampa over Christmas because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing Jacksonville Jaguars on Christmas Eve. And so we were going down on the 22nd. We're going to go to the game and we're going to be there till the 27th. It's going to be a really fun time. I have family in town starting on the 16th, so I'll still have time to hang out with them and whatever and see my girls and things. But Dave and I are taking a little trip. It's going to be great. We get out of the cold, which will be nice.
Oh, this is
Oh my gosh, these comments.
yeah. No, I just to let y'all know that Chicago Bears are going to the Super Bowl and they're winning. Just
Is that we're just going to put that into the universe? It's going to happen. Are you
there.
sure? Are you sure?
Look, I'm just saying they're just there. They won last couple games. I mean, they.
Don't call it a comeback.
I mean, I'm in a delusional town, but that's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win. Make me lose them. Okay, it's okay. Wait,
Wait, what? Groot gay? So great then? See what I did there? Oh goodness gracious.
oh yeah, his mother-in-law did not like me at all. So when I first met her, um, she comes to me and she goes, I gotta let you know, my son's dated a variety of women, and now he brings home a Mexican. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay. And this is in Wisconsin. It's where she lives.
I get you. Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, okay. She goes, just to let you know that, Mexicans are very lazy and they steal and everything. So then we go out to lunch and I'm telling my husband, I'm like, your mom is driving me crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
he goes, Mom. He goes, hey, mom. Don't forget your purse you left at the table. And she looks, she goes, well, why? well, Rose might take it and steal everything that's in there.
At least he has your back. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how you know, right? Oh
Well,
my
then we,
gosh.
and she gives me a stack of photos of his ex-girlfriend that wrote him a Dear John letter, right? And she goes, "That was my favorite, and that was the one I wanted him to." And he's like, "Mom, she's the one that wrote me the Dear John letter when I was in boot camp."
Right. Like she was a bitch.
She did not like me at all, at all.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, she made
Did,
everything. But it
did
only
it
lasted
ever change? Did
no,
she flip her? No?
no,
Oh.
till the day that woman passed away. She hated me. But I will say, I will give her credit though. She was a great grandmother to my children, to my daughter, because I had my daughter from my first husband. She was a great grandmother. She
That's good.
didn't any different. Like me and her had our differences, but not with her. Like it was that was yeah.
That's
But that was
wonderful.
yeah, she was really good. Oh, oh wait, there we go.
Dave said it's funny you mentioned comeback, and then
And
he said
then
I was in college and I needed the money. I hear that all the time. And then he said, "Hold on, hot blonde Mexican," because you said your hair is a dirty blonde. And
it is. It's my cousins have green eyes, blonde hair. My daughter
wow,
has blonde hair and like honey colored eyes. She
nice.
looks nothing like me.
No,
No, no, nothing like me. She's took, and it's so funny because her biological dad is Colombian,
oh okay.
and
Well, Colombians have blonde hair, don't they? Isn't that a thing? Isn't that why like Sofia Vergara dyes her hair dark even though it's blonde, and like Shakira also the same thing. I feel
mhm.
like I don't know.
I don't know if they're natural or if it's dyed, but yeah, my daughter's she's naturally, and it's that we don't look alike. She looks more like my husband now.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's
every day we
interesting.
have a picture and go to each guy and go, no, that doesn't look all right. Let's go to the next one.
No, I get you.
Hello, Tip.
Hey, Tiff.
Tiff just got back from Bali. She was in Bali for vacation and is getting ready, I believe, to go to uh, Thailand, I think.
Nice.
So yeah, she's on vacation, getting ready to go.
Living her best life.
Right. And on that note, I think we should do another shot. Living the
Let's
best.
do it. Yes, I'm down.
So I'm drinking this new drink that is vodka grapefruit.
Nice.
Pretty good. It's not that bad.
Are you drinking like the Eddie's grapefruit vodka?
No, it's this stuff. Oh no, it is Eddie's.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it is Eddie's. You're right.
I thought that I feel like if you did like the grapefruit, they sell it in like a whole bottle or whatever, the grapefruit vodka with like soda water. It might taste like remember the soda, or well, it's still available, Squirt, because that's a grapefruit. I think that would be a good cocktail, not
It's
with
pretty
that
good.
soda, but just soda water. But I bet it's
Yeah,
delicious.
it's good. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Dave. Um, Dave. I'm just saying, whatever.
Right. So it was nice. We definitely missed you the last time because you were on a mini vacay, well
Yeah, it was
deserved.
nice. Yes.
And I
I
had
miss
rocks.
being here. I miss
And
being on here with Rocksteady too. I mean, I was like, oh man, the one I have to miss.
and it's so hard to get him because you know his schedule's so busy.
Yes.
So that I was
Yeah.
like, oh, if I cancel, I don't know when I'm going to get him again.
Right. I know.
Probably next year or something. So, no one wrong. I'm like, well, no. we'll go for it.
Yep.
And it was so nice to sit down and chit chat like good old times, like
Yeah.
we'll sit down and talk and hang out and stuff. So that was really good. It was really nice to chit chat with him for a little bit. And then all of us,
Absolutely.
I had a lot of people on Clapperascus, which I was telling Dave, not to promote on there because it wasn't like a big thing on Clapper. Like I was like, people aren't really taking it serious here.
Right.
But you know what? I got a lot of positive feedback.
Well, that's good.
So a lot of people asked if we were going to do that again, and come back and do all four of us again.
We should. We should.
All five of us, I should say. I always
Yeah, we.
include myself all the time.
It is all four of us. I mean, it's five of us technically, but Dave and I can be considered as one because it's the Married Couple Podcast, you, Rock, and AC. But I mean, I think if we can do that and like drive people to here, and from there, nobody really gets Rocksteady. But if we can drive people to our YouTube and all that, then I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. So I got a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people
Good.
are asking for us to come do it on Clapper. Only thing with Clapper, I wish that they would save it.
Yes, right.
Wish they would.
Oh, come on, Dave. He goes, I love how I'm not only the lesser half of the Married Couple Podcast, but I'm also the lesser half of the lesser 1/5 of the cast crew. No, you and I are one, which means we're solid, and then there's everybody else, meaning there's a single entity for each of the other ones. We're one person. You're not the lesser.
Right?
You're not even the lesser half of us. Jeez.
You guys are
He
combined.
drives me nuts. Yes. He drives me nuts sometimes.
I know that feeling. I absolutely do. Because my
You have a husband?
yeah, oh boy, yeah, he's about to not make the end of the year.
I can't believe how quick this year has gone. Oh my gosh. I mean,
We're already in December coming up in like a week.
I know. A week from today. A
I
week
was
from today.
Where did the year go? What did we
don't
do the
know.
whole year? Like
I
I
don't know.
I do a year. I don't know if you do this, but every year I do a book and I do all my, things, my goals and everything that I want to do for the year. And I accomplished them, except a couple, like maybe 3 or 4 I didn't accomplish. But I'm like, where did the year go?
Right.
I can't squeeze things in like a month. And now that's going to really get to me.
It's going to get to you. You're like, I got to do this.
Gotta get it done now.
Right? No, I get you.
Do you do anything for New Year? Like I know last year we were on we did a little thing on Clapper last year
I think so, yeah. I don't know what
for
we're
New
doing
Year's.
for New
Not for
Year's. Yeah. New Year's is a Sunday. New Year's Eve is a Sunday. New Year's Day is a Monday. So I don't know. Who knows?
I'm gonna be
We
honest.
have time to plan.
I feel like the Grinch this year. I
Yeah.
don't love the Christmas tree.
Oh.
I'm just not in the Christmas like spirit this year. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the wind or whatever. But I'm not into it yet.
I get you. I mean, it's just the day after Thanksgiving. I don't really start getting into Christmas until after my birthday, and then I'm like, okay, we can do Christmas. But yeah, I mean, we actually don't put up a tree because we have 4 dogs, and I feel like they will tear it down. We do. I have a little porcelain. The older every grandma had one. The porcelain Christmas tree that you put like the plastic lights in. It has a bulb in the middle. We do that sometimes. I have so many decorations that were passed on from my grandparents that we could put up, but again, I don't want my dogs to rip them up and think they're play toys. So we typically will put that up on the thing, but this year's a little different since we are heading out of town. But yeah, I feel like a little Grinchy too.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not in that spirit. Usually by now I have inflatable things everywhere and it's all decorated, and my neighbors are complaining because the whole house. And me and my dad go in competition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he lights up his house with all these lights, and I have to outbeat him. Well, then I try to outbeat him, and then he goes and outbeats me, and we just go back and forth until there's no more room to put any more inflatable shit.
I love that.
So this year I'm thinking I'm gonna go take down his lights. I'm gonna go put a big Santa in his front yard.
You're just gonna sabotage him.
Yeah, just sabotage the whole thing. Just but I don't know. I'm just not in the spirit yet.
I'm not either yet. But again, we're just right on the cusp of Christmas season. You know what I mean?
And then for us, we don't take our stuff down till after the 12th of January. So my mom has a lot of superstitions, right?
Okay.
Have the rosca de reyes, which is the bread with the little babies inside of them, and then whoever gets the baby has to do the tamales and the champurrado. I believe it's like the 12th of January. So no, you can't take anything down until the 13th.
Oh, I gotcha.
So and it's bad luck if you do. So we're having all this stuff until like the 13th, and I'm like, my grandkids are coming. They're going to tear my house down. You have a 1-year-old,
Oh my gosh.
a 9-year-old that's already walking. They're going to tear everything down. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Just I was feeling a little grinchy, so I just started decorating, and I think I'm turning back into a who slowly.
Oh, I love that.
Yep. And this is why I love going to Universal Studios, because the Grinch is there. They turned the Universal Studios into Whoville.
Oh my gosh.
It's my favorite. This is the only reason why I get year passes.
Yeah.
Whole month of December.
Well, when Dave and I are down in Tampa, we may drive over to Orlando and go to Universal one day. I hope they do it there too.
Oh, I hope so, because they do it here, and then you got the mayor walking around, and you got the Grinch walking around. Oh my God,
How
I
fun.
I love it. And they used to do it on the train ride, because they used to have the train ride where you could drive around, and it takes you into it. They would turn the bottom lot of Universal Studios into Whoville, and they would sing and do this whole thing. But
Right?
this do it. They have it all on the top lot because they're under construction. Because Universal Cities, it's its own town, it's its own
Right.
city. They just don't have a mayor or anything, but it's their own city. They have their own fire department and all kinds of stuff. So it's a
I
very
getcha.
interesting place, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we do like a big super show on New Year's Eve and have everybody on, including Rock and AC and us? And
I absolutely think so.
we
I
should.
think we should have everybody together for Universe for the for the last day of the year. I think we should.
Right? Yes.
We did
I
that
think it
one.
should be a thing. I know, right? We should totally do it again, and this should be a thing. Maybe we do like well, maybe we get on when it's Rocksteady's New Year, and then we were like, okay, hold on, 12 hours later, you know what I mean, we'll do another one, and and I think it would be fun.
I would love that. I would love to have all of us together. It was so nice to have all of us together last Friday with Rock and AC, and
Yes,
it was just so nice for all of us to be together. I
it
cannot wait
was.
for and hopefully, Rock, if you're hearing this, we can launch that podcast crew this year coming up would be great. At least once a month where we all get together and just bullshit.
I agree. Even if it's at odd times of the day on a weekend for us, if it works for Rocksteady, I think we can all make it work. I'm speaking for everybody else, I guess. I'm speaking for me and Dave. I know you Rose. We could make something happen, but I mean, I think we can make it work. Where it's either whatever time of the day it is. On a weekend, I think we could all make it work where we get on once a month and just shoot the shit.
I think so. I think I really miss all of us hanging out.
Me
And
too.
last Friday, all of us hanging out, especially on Clapper and just kind of shooting the shit. It was really great.
Yeah, people need to see that. I mean, I think they do.
We've been a
So
family that a lot of people don't know. We're a tight family together.
we
You
are.
know, through a lot of ups and downs, and we've known each other for a long time, and we've gotten a lot closer within the years, and we learned from each other, and I think people just need to see that.
Yeah.
To
Dave's like, okay, you guys put an idea in my head. Hear me out. All right, let's hear you out, dude.
yeah, I hope we do that. I really do.
Me too. Me
I'm
too.
excited, and I hope we can get Rock into. I know he's taking a little step back, but I think because of him, we're all here.
Yeah. Really. I mean, we're all the cast crew because we all came together. We all met through pretty much well our old app stereo, but I mean, we all came together with a common ground with Rocksteady and AC and you and us, and we all want to do big things, and I think we can make it work. So,
I think so, and I hope
yes.
we can launch this coming up year.
Yes. I think that should be a goal for this up. We're gonna write in our notebooks for next year. Our goal is the cast crew monthly get together on all of our streaming platforms.
Yeah, at least
So
once a month. At
yes,
least once a month.
yes. Dave's idea: a New Year's Rocksteady podcast. How was your day? Roses are red. NFL HQ. Oh, are we wanting a like a marathon, David?
Ooh, that would be
That would
cool.
be fun.
One big show for New Year's. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Because
I think that'd be good.
yeah, the NFLs, they've got their little crew, and then you guys
Yeah.
got your little crew. Absolutely.
I think this is a thing. Dave's got a good idea.
I
He's
think
got a
so.
good idea.
And we have the equipment.
He said not a 24-hour marathon, but a 4 to 5 hour marathon. I think that'd be fine. Just
Hop on
back to back to back. Yeah.
couple hours before we hit that 12 o'clock mark for all of us.
Yep.
Just listen, because for us, everybody here, they start shooting off, and you can hear it. I don't know if whoever was with me on Clapper last year, we had to stand underneath the cabana that we have outside because they were everybody just going nuts, and you hear it for a good 10 minutes. Everybody just starts, and yeah, that would be fun. That would
I
be
think
really
it would be. I think we need to put this out together and like plan it time wise where it's, yeah, I think we can do that.
And we have enough time now because we're still in November, so we have a month in a couple days to put it
Yeah.
all together.
I think we
So,
got this.
rock steady.
Chime in, tell us you're in or not. We're gonna make you be in.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll just figure out your time zone and we'll put you in.
It's gonna be and it could be at midnight your time that we're all on together, or because you and AC are in the same time zone. So maybe we make it midnight your time or whatever it may be that we're all on at the same time at the crux of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it'd be great to hear everybody's, because it's by what? You're 3 hours ahead of us?
Two.
2 hours ahead of us, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So, okay, so we could stay on when you start, and then Rocksteady is a day ahead of us.
Right. So maybe we do like a quick show, or not a quick show, but a show with him.
Introduction.
At his time, and then all right, see us back again, at our times, and we start ours at maybe 11 o'clock our time, and then we go to midnight your time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, because I remember doing it on Clapper. We started off with Bryce, I think it was,
In
Right,
New
sorry.
Zealand.
in New Zealand, and then we just kind of trickled down until it was my time, and we were just going back and forth, and we were just
Yeah.
But there is a way on Clapper where we can switch off.
Oh, okay.
So nobody jumps off of that live. We just switch off. You would take my spot, and I would jump
Right.
off. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll figure all that out.
Yeah, we need to figure that out. Dave had a great idea.
Yes, and you know what? So our heads have to put together on a notebook and get it done. And there's no
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. You kind of broke up. What did you?
there's no nose.
Yes, no nos.
No nose. What did Rock say here? Let's see.
I'd love to find a time that we can all jump on together. Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
There's
it all in the works now.
Yep. And we're gonna
Let
work on
Rose and Sam figure it out. You boys just follow suit.
yeah. And we'll let you know.
Yeah. All right,
Well-
Rose. I think we've had a great show.
Yes.
Don't you think?
I think so too. And I think we had a wonderful time, and I will see you in 2 weeks. But before then, we'll be chit chatting and getting this whole thing together.
Yes.
For New Year's.
Hit me on the back channel.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for coming, hanging out with us, joining in. Everybody in the comments, thank you for doing all that. We really, really appreciate it all.
Thanks.
For our next show, surprise guest.
Oh, I'm sorry. How was your day? Has Dave just reminded me? Pump our next show.
Oh, yes.
Next show is Wednesday. I don't know, 20 something. It's 2 days before my birthday, so the 29th. And we will have a special guest. So everybody, please join. It'll be a really fun special episode. So join in. So Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central Time.
And don't forget NFLQ on Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesdays at 8 Central or 8:30 Central, and then us every other Friday night at 7 Pacific and 9 p.m. Central Time. Right?
Yes.
NFL HQ.
I said NFL HQ.
No, anyway, NFL HQ, Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. And
You
the
start
surprise
earlier
guest-
than that.
The surprise guest, no one will expect.
Okay. Did you hear my husband? Surprise
I
guest,
would-
nobody will expect. That's what he said.
Can't be my grandma. She's already 60. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining and hanging out with us. Much love, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes. See you soon.
Podcast on Wednesdays.